Hello guys, we are making hamburger helper. Oh yeah. Now this is actually the beef pasta, and I will be showing you today how to make it. And of course, my name is Levi Seward, and I am a 11-year-old genius. Well, almost genius, because I'm not 10, but you'll see why. I cook a lot, that's for sure. The first thing you need to do is, of course, you need to get either ground chuck, whatever your choice is for meat, and you need to get 1 pound only. And this is how I do. This is my special thing. And of course, you chop it into several little pieces. You don't want any of those big bulky parts. And once it all turns gray, you will start what I will show you in a sec. So just cook it until this all around here is gray, and then you'll have your next step. So as I said, of course, you need 1 thing of ground chuck, 1 pound, and you also need water, lots and lots and lots of water. And of course you need, I usually use 2 packets, but you can use 1 just for the fun of it, or I usually use 2 because of course my whole family uses it. And you just need to leave these setting over here for now while the meat cooks. Of course, you need to chop it several little pieces, and I will be back in a moment. See you guys later. Okay guys, hello, and I'm back, and now a lot of it is gray. There might still be some red parts, so I'm just going to let that sit for a sec. Now what you need to do is you need to take that out. You need to grab your water, grab a hold of your water, and gently pour just a little bit in there. And what you need to do is that'll cool it down, and not only cool it, but fill it. Now you need to cut these open, and I'm going to take a short break doing this. Okay guys, so what I did is I poured the seasoning in and the noodles, and then you need to pour all your water in your container in, and then of course you need to fill it up until it's about right there, filled with water. So do that. Perfect. And if you put too much water, it's not going to be as good, and it's going to be very watery. So you got to remember not to put too much. See, it's not there quite yet, so you need another bottle, just 1 more, and then we should be into the process of stirring it. Okay. Ooh, it's a little too much there. Got it. Moving the monkey cup. Okay. Alright, and that should do it. That's about right. I'm just going to add a little more just in case. And that should be it. So, here we go. Put it in. And that much. Okay. So that's great. Now you take, I call this my chopper because it's what I chop the meat with. I named it at a very young age, this. But this is your utensil that you, of course, chop the meat up and you stir. And if you don't have one of these, then you can use other utensils in their place. Now, when you're stirring this, it's a lot of it looks brown like that. Like around here, it's going to be kind of a brown. And what that is that's just the seasoning. So you really don't have to worry about that. It'll soak into the water in a sec. Now what you do need to worry about is leaving this unattended. You never, ever, ever as a cook leave your food unattended. You always are there watching it every second. Several people have burned down their houses from deciding they had to go text on their phone for about an hour and came back and smelled smoke. Well, That's not our fault, is it? So do not leave this unattended, and you need to stir continually. You never need to stop stirring this, because if you do, afterward you'll get this, it's this black season that hasn't been stirred in and mixed very well. And it's very, 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 is nasty, you know. It's not the type of season that you usually have. It's like eating a very, 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 very seasony grub worm. That's what it's like. And of course you never need to do that. So I'm going to pause this, and you guys need to still stir continually, of course. And then when it starts turning, you see how this is getting brown right here, but the edges are like yellow. Once you start moving it, you see that brown. Well, once it's all brown and not, you know, watery, once it's not dripping like that, I'll be back. So let me give this some time, and let's do it. Alright guys, I'm back, and it's some of it on the outside. Even if you're stirring, it will get a little yellowish, you know. See, it's the stuff you saw all before when you poured it in and then started. It's that type of color, that type of texture. Well, you see how it's bubbling? It's always bubbling. It's a good sign. Now remember, if I can do this, and you have, you know, these huge waves, it's not yet done. And if it's dripping like that, it's not yet done. So what you need to do is you need to just hold tight. I know it looks like it's done, but trust me, it's not. And you need to let this cook, not very long, but until I come back. Okay guys, I'm back. It looks about done. Now, just to check, sometimes you need to blow all the steam out, because this really generates a lot of steam. And of course, you have to look for that type of texture. So you see that? Just checking it right here. That's perfect. It's almost done. And what you need to do is you need to give it maybe 30 more seconds, and it will be done. And you will have Hamburger Helper. Okay. The good thing about this is how I cook it. And like, usually you're gonna, let's see what it says. Usually you're gonna have to do these instructions. You know, you're gonna have to put the 2 cups of milk, the sugar, and whatever. It's not a cake, but you know what I get. Yeah, I mean, this is how I do my cooking, and this is how I do it. And I do it how I want to do it. If you have different solutions, excellent. I mean, that's good. If other people come up with new things, that's progressing. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, it's about done now. So what you need to do is you need to scrape the bottom right here. Scraping the bottom, you're getting all that good grease off the bottom, and that's really good. Now sometimes some people will drain this. I don't drain it. Why would you want to drain it? I mean, come on, people. I mean, the juice, the seasoning, it's the best part. So, now that it's done, we have our hamburger helper, and of course, turn it off. Very safe. Alright, and really, the good thing about this is that even if it's not necessarily done, it still cooks afterwards. So it's cooking itself for you. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's a new thing since the 80s. And in a sec, I will taste test it. Okay, so we are done cooking, and now is the best part, eating. Now I will taste test. That's good. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please like, leave a comment below, and keep cooking, fellow adventurers. Bye.